Good blessed Wednesday, January the 17th, 2024. The time being 7:47 a.m. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessing of God be with you. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest or the poorest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't even matter whether you're the proclaimed toughest or the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. Doesn't matter whether you like me or anything that I say or do. That's your prerogative. You have so many amendments to the United States Constitution to do as you please, as long as you do it in a peaceful manner. Freedom of speech, freedom to gather, freedom to protest, freedom to associate, etc. Today, what I want to show y'all some facts about Robert Hearns, the chief of police here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, a known racist, a known white supremacist who work hand in hand with sellout blacks. These three brothers here, they wouldn't sell out. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X was assassinated. Nelson Mandela, to the far right, was sent to prison for 27 years because he wouldn't give in like Lester Gillespie, Rodney Jones, and a lot of these, 90% of these black preachers down here in Charleston, Missouri, in these so-called groups. But I want y'all to pay close attention to this video is because I want to show y'all some more facts how Robert Hearns, the chief of police here, work in the sheriff, work hand in hand with Lester Gillespie's daughter, his family, and people that work with Lester Gillespie. Anybody that work with Lester Gillespie or that's in his groups, any of his organizations, they are criminals just like him because they know I done showed enough evidence. Other people done showed enough evidence. But I want y'all to pay close attention to a video that y'all seen a lot of times. It was taken December the 7th, 22 at 603 Lee Street here in Charles, Missouri, Mississippi County, where a young black lady and her kids was living in one of Lester Gillespie houses. Wasn't fit to live in. If people do some research, they'll see the city let Lester get away with letting this lady and her children who needed a place to stay, but she worked it for Lester. She a witness of the crimes that Lester committed, but she's afraid because most of the police, the chief of police, the sheriff, and most of the law enforcement officials here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, in the courts in Susanna Wesley, and a lot of these other groups is working hand in hand with Lester to cover it up. But look at that video where the girl is saying, no, Lester forcing his way in. And the sheriff deputy there telling Lester he committing two crimes, a burglary and an assault. And if he didn't leave, he was going to arrest him. He had to arrest Lester Gillespie. We didn't see that part of the video, but Lester Gillespie's wife came on the scene. And Lester had her, you can hear Lester say, I can call Brent Farrell, the sheriff of Mississippi County. They called Brent Farrell. Brent Farrell made him unhandcuff him. Let's go to June the 16th. Y'all just follow these videos. I put them together. The first one will be the December the 7th, where Lester committed a crime. No sign of a police report. On June the 16th, 2023, you will see Robert Hearn, the chief of police, come to my house personally to hand me a summons. Guess for who? Lester Gillespie's daughter, who a judge from out of this jurisdiction had to come down and set Lester Gillespie, the chief of police, and all the rest of these white supremacists and sellout blacks, set them straight and heard the case and threw it out. But you will see Robert Hearn said all of his police was on jury duty. You know that's a lie and the truth ain't in it. Listen to it, that video real close. Why would he bring me that? Then he act like he didn't know who it was for. Also, I want you to look at August the 26th, 2023, which will follow right after that, when Lester Gillespie harassed me and disturbed my peace for 9 minutes. And Robert Hearns and them didn't do nothing about it. But then there used to be a police chief, wrote a police report. Bobby Hearns didn't even send it to the prosecuting attorney. He just sent my YouTube video. No charge. Then on August the 30th, 2023, when I went down there and confronted Bobby Hearns about it with the police report, why the police report didn't go up there? Watch what he say, y'all. And then on September the 3rd, 2023, watch how Robert Hearns doing Labor Day in the black community, what he think about the black community. That's why he worked with people like Lester Gillespie and Rodney Jones and 90% of these black preachers. This town is ran by white supremacists and sellout blacks. But I'm going to end for right now until y'all watch that.
You get everything you need, sir.
Is there anything else that you needed?
I'm not leaving my property until we go be together.
Is there anything else?
I don't even trust her with you.
Is there anything else that you?
Okay, why don't you trust her with me?
First of all,
hold on, wait, stop.
You did.
This is my house, sir.
You own the house that you rent, sir.
Stop it.
Listen to me, man.
Uh-huh.
Pratt.
Yeah.
Okay, go on and do what you're going
I'm
to do.
going to do what I'm doing. I'm taking a report.
Yeah, and I'm going to call first.
You can call Brett.
Don't do that. Don't do that to him, because he ain't even done nothing.
No,
This is what you're doing. You getting
I
on
opened
to
that door because she was
everybody.
in the way.
But you getting
She
on
was
to
standing behind us,
everybody.
so
No,
you committed an assault.
You getting on to
And a
everybody.
burglary because you can't go into your house if you've rented it to somebody.
Let me tell you what happened, sir.
Uh-huh. You barged into the door. I seen it.
The door was open.
Y'all stop.
The door was
The door
closed.
was open, but she was
And she was
standing
standing right there.
open.
And I asked her, we coming in.
Pushed it open.
You said she was a
Now we
sheriff.
can do this. You can leave or you can go to jail with me. How about that?
Sir, listen to me, man.
Okay.
Video him as he come, and then, I'm going to ask him some questions. Make sure you have it on. All right, this is the Chief of Police, Robert Hearns from Charleston, Missouri. Now tell me what's going on here.
It's a notice of hearing, June the 16th, at the courthouse in Charleston at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
And it's like a summons to appear, and then here's the information that was filed on the back, and that's all I know about.
Okay, this is a summons from Judge Camp out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
So, and that's the extent of my knowledge, Raymond. I'm just serving the paper.
Okay,
And I'll go notify them that you've been served. And
okay, this is who is this here?
I don't know.
Okay, they look like that. Is that Daisy Gillespie Hall?
Yes, it looks like what it says.
Okay, you told me it was a seat hall, right?
I said the Z. Did I pronounce it wrong? I don't know.
Oh, the Z hall.
Okay.
Okay. Gary Camp. You say you don't know nothing about it. Do anybody down in the police department
No,
have?
this came from the courthouse.
No, I was asking you a question. Do anybody down in the police department have any charges pressed against me or came to the police department that you know of
Not
that
that I
have anything? But this just came all the way from out of y'all jurisdiction.
From the courthouse.
I'm saying it came from out of y'all jurisdiction here in Charleston, Missouri, all the way to Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Well, I think it's the judge. The judge is from
Yeah, from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and you know who this is. This is Lester Gillespie. You know
Okay.
Lester Gillespie. You know this is his daughter.
Well, I do
Okay.
now.
Yeah,
but
you just not know it just now?
I didn't realize it.
Okay, yeah, that's who it is.
I didn't realize it till you saw the Gillespie back here. I didn't read it.
Right.
But if you got any questions, you can call them.
No, I ain't gonna call him.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure didn't nobody come down to Charleston, Missouri, police department to any of your police or you and said that they had a reason to get in expose against me.
Okay.
That's all I want to know.
If they do, I'll call you.
No, I'm saying, do you know it?
No, I don't know.
You called me
this,
personally.
this is here.
Yeah,
this
but
came from the courthouse.
Yeah, you called me personally
Yeah.
for this here, and normally the chief of police don't call people
Well,
for cases.
They're
like,
all at jury trial.
Oh, so all of your police,
They're
your
jury trial, and
your whole police force is
and
in jury
I'm
trial.
just serving papers.
No, I'm saying your whole police department is in jury trial.
I'm like you. I can still come out and work a little
No,
bit.
I know you can work, but
no, they got
I'm saying-
a jury
Okay.
trial going on.
Yeah, for your whole police department. Okay,
yeah,
ain't no problem
yeah.
at all. It just seems like you smiling. It
No,
seems
no,
like
it
this is
came
something,
because
you know
they
what's...
emailed it this afternoon, and I just picked it up and brought
The
it.
reason why I say it, because it's strange. Me and my daughters and them been attacked by all type of people. I ain't had you come. I ain't had nobody from the courts, the advocates come to see if we all right. But that's all right.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay, I see the smile on your
No,
face.
I'm just.
It's okay. I'm gonna be there on the 16th.
If anybody comes,
No,
I'll call
I don't
Okay.
need you to call because
Okay.
if somebody come, you see what I'm saying? You will do like you did here, one of your police. That's Robert Hearns, y'all, the chief of police. He said all of his police is on jury trial, so he called me personally to bring me an expose that he said he didn't know who this is, but he know who it is. It's Daisy Hall, Gillespie Hall, Les Gillespie's daughter. But let me tell you this here. Les Gillespie's daughter got on my Facebook page. You see what I'm saying? I'm mentioning me, but now they got a judge camp that I went in front of before concerning Les Gillespie. And now, here it is. They got an expose. What did I possibly do? I don't even know Daisy Gillespie, or Hall if I seen her. You see what I'm saying? But if Daisy Hall can get on my Facebook, my social internet page, and talk about me, then definitely I can get up there and talk about her. But anyway, I just wanted y'all to see what's going on. I got to go to court June the 16th, 2023, up here at the Mississippi County 33rd Circuit Court, which me and my two daughters haven't had any type of justice. Ain't that something? To show you the power, you see what I'm saying, of her father and her. You see what I'm saying? They don't like the fact what I just put up about what her daddy did to a young female and her daughters here in Charleston, Missouri. Now all of a sudden, look what I got to do. I got to go to court for a hearing for an expose again. But I'm gonna leave it at that. One thing about it, you see what type of justice when you go up against the good old boy system here in Charleston, Missouri. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to leave it at that for right now. Peace, peace. Good blessed Saturday afternoon, August the 26th, 2023. It's about 2:28 p.m. State Highway Patrol. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemy. I greet all of you all with that same universal greetings of peace and the blessing of God which be with you. I'm here in Charleston, Missouri, across the street from the CF Bowing Center, a place that I'm barred from. The executive director of the Housing Authority, Paul Page, have authority over this, him and Lester Gillespie, and I'm barred from here. And all these cars you see here is actually the cars where my dad's youngest brother, Percy Ivy, they having a funeral over here. And I see a guy right down the street here just turned, it's called itself, I guess, spying on me. And I'll tell you who that is in a minute. But anyway, this is, all these cars is from my Uncle Percy's dad's, my Uncle Percy's youngest brother's funeral. I wasn't allowed to go to it because I'm barred from here. Everybody in Charleston, Missouri know I'm barred from it. You know what I mean? I just want to say that may my Uncle Percy rest in peace. Okay, you see Lester Gillespie over here. This is Raymond Ivy. My uncle's funeral is over there. You don't run this here, Lester Gillespie. You don't run this. This is you have no authority over here in this area here. This is my uncle's funeral over there. This is Lester Gillespie, y'all. Coming over here, now his daughter's saying I'm stalking him. Did you witness this? I'm over here minding my own business, over here videoing because my uncle's being buried and I'm unable to go over there. But here's Lester Gillespie over here stalking me. You see what I'm saying? Over here stalking me. Y'all see him? This is a man that think that he run everything in Charleston, Missouri. Everything in Charleston, Missouri. You see what I'm saying? I'm over here paying my respects because I'm barred up out of the C.F. Bowen Center, but this is not the C.F. Bowen Center's property. Lester Gillespie comes all the way from down here to down there. Now he over here. Is it a purpose why you videoing me? Because I ain't said nothing to you. Can you tell the people what reason you following me down here while I'm trying to pay respects of my daddy's youngest brother who's having a funeral across the street? Can you tell the people one reason why you down here? Now you and your daughter supposed to be so terrified of me. Why is you following me down here while I'm trying to pay respect? My uncle is no kin to you. You made sure that my auntie and them, my uncle's wife and them had the funeral tour play. It's funny to you, ain't it? It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny to you.
Thank you, Raymond.
Hey, it's funny to you. It's funny to you that my uncle is dead and I can't go to his thing. But see, one thing about it, God gonna deal with you. It wasn't funny when you was. Can you tell the people why you was trying to bust into that house of yours at 603 Vine Street? You see, you can't go tell the judge that I'm following you. You following me.
This is a road up in the time.
Hey, you following me. Yeah, you following me. Y'all see him?
I got it.
Y'all see him? No, you got me. That's what you say. You got me. But I want you to show a judge why did you come all the way down there, coming down here to harass me.
No, I'm not harassed.
Now, do you?
Like you film us.
Hey, do you? Okay, you filming me.
Raymond.
But
Raymond, you are a black activist, and you say you a black activist. Why don't you be a black activist and try to do something? All you do is criticize.
Okay.
I never seen you do anything good for the community but criticize the community.
Okay.
Do something good.
Okay.
And then you want to put my house on. Now go film it now.
Oh, we
go
know.
Film it.
We know
go
you
film
got.
it.
We know
go
you got.
it.
We know you got that side with them holes in it. But see,
it's paid for those.
Hey, it's a joke. Yeah, the way you get it.
Thank you, Raymond.
Hey,
you're a good man, Raymond.
Right.
I love you for that, Raymond. You're a beautiful man. You're a good man.
See, you
Stay good, Raymond.
Okay.
Stay good, Raymond.
I want y'all to see this here. This is Lester Gillespie.
You are a good man, Raymond.
This is Gillespie. I was over here making a video of the death of my uncle.
You are a good man,
where I
Raymond.
can't go.
And the way you
here he is.
Raymond, you are a good man. That's all I'm gonna say. You a good man, Raymond.
But one thing about you evil. You evil.
You a good man, Raymond.
You evil. Ain't you and your daughter afraid of me?
And then you sat there and you bring up stuff 30 years ago. Your daughter's grown now. You still talking about the bus. You still talking about the school.
Hey, that's my daughter. It happened to my daughter.
Put me in there. I ain't got nothing to do with no bus.
It happened to my daughter.
Thank you, Raymond. You a good man.
It happened to my daughter. But I just want y'all to see Lester Gillespie coming over here.
I'm gonna do an interview with you, Raymond.
No. Let's look at since he videoing my car. You want to see what he got? Go ahead and try to run me over.
I don't run you over. I just want you to get
Don't try to run me over.
Raymond, you're a good man.
No, you come over here harassing me.
No, this is the public street. I can go anywhere I want to go.
You're right, but you came down here when I'm trying to video where my uncle and them having a funeral at that I can't go. Yeah, I am.
Have a beautiful day. Cause you know what, Raymond? You pay no rent inside my head. None. And so guess what you do, Raymond? All you doing is making a fool of yourself, man.
Oh, am I?
People tired of you, man.
You and your daughter tired of me.
No.
Why didn't you file?
Everybody tired of you, Raymond.
Okay, if they tired. No, they tired of you misusing the black community.
No, people working, Raymond.
Okay.
People working.
Okay.
People getting paid. People working. People trying to clean the community up. What is you doing, Raymond? Tell me two things you done did.
What I'm doing.
I don't want to hear about no exposing nothing.
What I'm doing is exposing individuals like you.
You can't even go to Chicago because you weak.
I can't go to Chicago. I can go any place I go.
And then you put your daughters out here.
No, I don't know. You put your daughter up to say. Let me tell you something. You put your daughter up.
You to tell them kids that their mama was having sex with me. Then you said, Mr. Epps, Then you say Susanna Wesley.
You ain't
man,
seen,
you know why they let
you
go?
ain't seen
You
me
know why she
mention
was there?
Mr. F's name
She
damn
was-
time.
Yes, you did. You know why she was
You-
there?
you can't-
Because you have, look at, I got the pictures, Raymond.
You
How
ain't told,
beat
you
her,
ain't
Raymond?
said that I...
You beat that woman. Her eyes swole, her face swole. You beat that woman. Then you gonna turn around and act like a man?
Now you gonna tell me what I did to my woman.
Raymond, to
You
your
gonna
wife,
tell
not
me
no
that I
woman.
did to my woman.
Raymond.
Now see what you doing. I want you to produce. Yeah, I want you to produce what you saying. See, I know people that you went.
No,
you remember the lady that you
man, I got
rubbed on
your
her
picture.
hand
Man,
and
nobody
told her
rubbed
that
on
she
my
was
hand.
like Beyonce?
Man, that's old.
I know that's
Who you talking
old.
about? Who you talking
That's
about?
old. I ain't gonna tell
Now
you
you
who.
bringing old stuff
Hey,
up.
no,
You
you
bringing some
sitting here
stuff up that
lying
ain't make
saying
no
that I
sense.
beat on my wife.
Everybody beat
What
on
you
saying
got to
mine.
what you got to do is worry about
Hey.
telling these females that you
Hey.
don't sleep with Pam no more.
You crazy.
You tell
That's my
people that
wife.
I know they gonna come forward.
Man,
They
hey,
gonna
look,
come
well, bring
forward.
them forward, Raymond.
They gonna come forward. But I want
But
you
you
to
know
tell
what,
the
though?
people why you come
Raymond.
all the way down here
Because it's a
to
public
harass
street.
me.
It's a public street.
But yet,
It's public. You don't own this street. I go where I
you're
want to
right.
go.
You're right. But you came
And all I
down here
did,
to
I just
harass
filmed
me.
you. I filmed you.
You came down here to
Film
harass
everybody
me.
else. I put you on film.
All right, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
put you on film.
You got anything else?
No, I just want to say you're a good man, Raymond.
No,
Act like
no,
one.
no. Hey, listen.
Act like one.
Listen.
Act like a good man, Raymond.
Listen, you may pay these
No,
drug dealers
man.
and drug addicts, but you don't pay me. You can't tell me
Raymond.
what to do. I just want y'all to just see.
Yeah, see me.
He came all the way down
was a
here.
public street.
You know one thing about it? Now you do a lot of stuff to women. You talking about women. You tried to kick into that lady's door. The sheriff told you, Nicholas Pratt told you, you was committing a burglary and an assault.
But one thing about it, though, I never raped a
A
16-year-old
virgin.
girl. You
Hey.
were a rapist, man.
Hey, did
you
I rape?
Put
did
that
I,
on there. You raped a 16-year-old girl, Raymond.
Okay, when you
you
said
raped
that,
her.
now we
You
gonna go
raped
to
her.
court.
I
I
don't
want
care.
you to produce
You
where I
raped that.
raped anybody.
Hey, you was the,
I want
had
you to
probation.
produce. I want you to produce where I raped anybody.
Now
Your buddy Rodney
raped-
Jones
you-
been to jail for rape.
You,
I
you're
want
a
you to
rapist,
produce.
man.
I want
And
you to
I'm trying
produce.
to give your props and your
No,
good man.
no, won't you
are a
produce?
rapist.
Produce where I raped
You
somebody.
raped. Hey, you had what you got there?
Okay.
What was the case?
All
Why
you
did you have
got to
probation?
do is produce.
Tell me what was the case then?
I went on probation
You-
for videoing you.
No.
I want you to show one place where I raped somebody.
No, you was on probation for
For a
assault
rape,
to that
right?
Girl. No,
A rape 16-year-old, right?
I don't know
A
how
rape.
you were, but they got you.
A rape though, right? A
You had to
rape.
go- Did you go to court for it?
A rape, right?
Did you go to court for
A
it?
rape, right?
What was it
Now,
then?
where if it was,
Explain yourself then. What was
it's
it?
public record.
What was it?
It's a public record.
What was it?
Why don't you go get it? Because when I file it for you, it's
What
gonna
was
be
it?
for defamation,
Nah, you
like you did
defamation?
for Mo, like you did,
Defamation?
like you did over there on Vine
You say
Street.
defamation?
You know what defamation?
Well,
you probably don't know what defamation
Man,
is.
I'm way
But
more
see,
educated,
when
Raymond.
you say that I raped somebody and can't
Raymond,
produce it,
you got
that's
an assault.
defamation of
No.
character.
Boy, all the defamation you done towards me,
Hey.
you need to be quiet, man.
All you
You
got
still
to do is do
defamation.
like you did before.
But I'm glad you out here filming, cause you know why?
Yeah, because that's my
And I'm
uncle's
glad you
funeral.
showing respect.
That's my uncle's
That's
funeral.
the only thing you show respect
But
for
you-
the dead.
yeah.
Not the living, but the dead. And I appreciate that.
But I don't need you to
You-
appreciate
you're a
me.
good man, Raymond.
Larry Lester, you don't run. You may think you
No,
run this
I ain't
town.
trying to run nothing,
Hey,
Raymond.
that's
I don't-
why God got
Raymond.
one of your arms deformed
fine.
already.
That's fine, Raymond.
He got one of your
I
arms
rest
deformed
my
now.
own. I rest my
You see
own
what I'm
be that
saying?
way than my mind.
Hey,
You deranged,
mine, hey,
man.
mine is good.
You crazy, man.
I want, yeah, okay. Okay, prove that rape that you said. That y'all just seen him when I was trying to video out here with my uncle's funeral out here, and Lester Gillespie come all the way down here to harass me. I want to see if Bobby Hearn's gonna say something about that, because I didn't say nothing to Lester Gillespie. I'ma leave for right now. May my uncle rest in peace. And peace be still.
August the 30th, 2023. What time is it?
103.
1:03 p.m. I'm going inside of the Charles, Missouri, Mississippi County Police Department to and see why wasn't no charges filed on Lester Gillespie. We know what he did. He said that the attorney said, I want to see what he gonna say and see if any crime been committed.
Hello, hey, I didn't even see you, Paul. I need to talk to the chief for a minute. It ain't gonna take but a minute. I just want to, it's paperwork here. I want to see what's going on with it. His truck is out there. The dispatch, you can see it is out there. He said he's gonna see if he here. You know he here. All right, I appreciate it, Paul. How you doing?
Good.
Let's see her too. And you don't know if there's any city charge. I know they said they ain't filed any state charges. You didn't see no city charges, neither.
There was nothing else attached to it.
All right, thank you. The clerk said there's no city charges, which is not surprising to me.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen this this thing. I think you had Officer Higgins wrote a report, and I didn't know. I see you got a supplemented narrative report. You're saying Monday was the 28th, wasn't it?
Yes, I can.
It's saying that on the morning of 8/28/23, I assuming you, Robert Hearns, Chief Robert Hearns, forward the link to Ivy's video to the prosecuting attorney, so the state's attorney, so she could review it. My complaint against Lester Gillespie. Later that afternoon, I received, Robert Hearns, Chief Hearns, received an email from her stating that she did not feel that there was sufficient evidence to file criminal charges. This case will be considered closed unless any further information or evidence is found. Did you review the video?
I reviewed the video.
Okay, and did you see the report that the officer made?
Yes.
So the report that the officer made and the charge that he made, second degree, which is a class A harassment, you didn't see that being committed, right?
Well, it's the prosecuting attorney.
No, I know.
So, I didn't watch the whole video. I got the link and I sent it to the prosecutor.
Okay, you sent his report to him too?
Yeah.
Okay, you sent both of them. When did you remember when you sent it? Did you send
No,
it?
I didn't send the report. I sent the
So,
video.
she didn't get the report.
I sent the video.
But I'm saying, you sent the video, but you didn't send the report.
She has declined to file charges.
No, this is what I'm saying. When a charge is filed, if I didn't have a video, you would have to send us something, right?
I would have sent. I sent her a link to the video.
Okay,
And
but
she's watched the video
Uh-huh.
and has declined to file charges.
okay, and
I mean,
then
that's
did
all
she tell you anything else?
No.
Okay, now tell me this here. Do you, as a city charge, do you see anything?
If you want to
No,
file,
I didn't ask you that.
it's not whether I see it or not.
All right, we gonna leave that one alone. Now we know when this was filed,
Okay.
and I know you're very familiar with this one here. This was 2016. You remember Zachary Albright? If you can't remember, it's the exact same thing.
Okay.
When Lester was telling children that I was raping children on April the 9th, 2016, and Lester didn't call the police. Some female called the police saying that I was. No, this is what I want to ask you. No, this is what I want to ask you now.
You need to go.
No, not to the
You need to
prosecutor.
get that with the prosecutor.
No, this what I want to. This I just want to say with you. Now, you made a supplement report on this one with Lester, but you didn't.
Right.
You didn't do anything on this one here. It went straight to the prosecutor. The same thing.
I'd have to go look that up.
Oh, you don't have to look it up. You know it real well. Here it is, right in front of you. You want your clerk to write it down?
No,
But this is what I got found guilty on: getting 2 years probation.
Okay.
An outstanding warrant.
So you were convicted in a court of law.
Now let me say this here. You know who arrested me?
Who?
Before this got renewed? You, Sergeant Percy, in Coleman. You remember Coleman? You don't remember none of that, do you?
I've arrested a lot of
No,
people.
you don't remember that, but I'm saying for harassment.
So
For the same thing. Okay.
You're mad because
No,
you got found guilty.
you saying I'm mad. I didn't never say I was mad damn time. What I'm just saying is to show you y'all got double laws.
No, we don't have double laws.
You see, you didn't have nothing to do with this one, right?
I don't know.
No, you didn't. Zach Albright did, and he said he took
Can I see
everything to
it?
the prosecutor. Yeah, you can see it real good.
Okay. I mean, I don't recall.
You don't recall,
Honestly, I don't.
but you, do you know if somebody said this? Did the prosecuting attorney say to you like they might have told me or somebody else that it was a city matter and not a state matter? You never heard them words, or did you?
I don't know what you're referring to.
I'm talking about this one here.
You can file a complaint. in
No,
the
I'm
city
asking you, did the prosecuting attorney tell you that this is a city matter?
No.
Okay, that's all I need to say.
They said there's a potential, the only thing they could see would be city charges, disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct. So if that was a disorderly conduct,
No.
then I'm saying
It doesn't. Hey, you twist everything.
no, I ain't
around.
This is self-explanatory.
No, you got found guilty.
Yeah, because you know why I did? Because had the prosecuting attorney,
You do know they're not the same prosecutor.
but let me tell you this here.
Okay.
We know who that prosecuting attorney worked with, because you worked it for Susanna Wesley before too. The prosecuting attorney worked it for Susanna Wesley. Lester worked, but the prosecuting attorney represented Lester in the case.
So it's a big conspiracy?
No, the prosecuting attorney represented Lester Gillespie when Gary Camp threw out the case.
Once the prosecuting attorney
That's all I
decides to
wanted
file
to say.
charges, there's nothing I can
And
do about it.
see, what you did was to show me, you said that I'm mad. I didn't tell you, man. Take that. See, what you used to,
You're
you
always
used to.
mad.
No, that's what
Yeah,
you,
you're always
okay.
mad about something.
You always breaking the law, but it's gonna come back on you. On you, your clerk, and the rest of y'all. Now, did y'all see what he just said? He said I was mad. He didn't know nothing. This case is the same exact case as this one here. When they convicted me, then he's saying it's a big conspiracy. The Polly represented, let's come over here. Polly represented, the prosecuting attorney represented Lester Gillespie in a case that Judge Camp threw out. He said, I'm mad because I got convicted. No, I ain't mad. I know y'all boldly convicted me. But then he said, it's a possibility if I want to file charges. Now, the one that Lester did on the 26th of August, he said the best that can be is a disorderly. But if this is a disorderly, how was mine a second-degree harassment? You know why? Because this police department here in Charleston, Missouri, 204 North Main Street here in Charleston, Missouri, it's ran by Ku Klux Klans. It's ran by people that break the law. That courthouse, the same thing. But see, Bobby Hearns wanted me to cuss, but y'all seen the way he acted? He said, can he see this here? He know what this is. But one thing about it, it's gonna be a new generation coming in, and I hope they get these people here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, the same way they did in Ferguson and other places. Y'all see how the law run here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. A disorderly, what Lester did to me is a disorderly. I wonder, is it a disorderly when he tried to force his way into that girl's house? I wonder, was that a disorderly? So what Lester did, I could come right up here on Main Street and do it to Robert Hearns or anybody else, and all I get a disorderly. No, what they'll do is give me a felony. I don't need to say no more. Charleston, Missouri, law enforcement officials, not all of y'all, but it's ran by Ku Klux Klans who abuse their power. Susanna Wesley, the 33rd Circuit Court, the police department, the sheriff department, the NAACP, Stellar Consultants ran by Les Gillespie, and Fresh Start Performance Center that's ran by Les Gillespie. All you got to do is see all the criminals that work for him and all the criminals that who family members is been charged with murders, drugs, and everything else here in Charleston, Missouri. Peace, peace.
We could be doing really getting busy. Right. Exactly. Let us enjoy ourselves. Why are he being like? That's why you're not to turn it off.
You gonna buy that, ain't you? Huh? You gonna buy that? No, I just don't want it. Do we need to rotate us on? Cause why can we
Right.
What's the beat?
Like, exactly. Why you so mad? Exactly. No music.
Nothing. Music will get us out.
Exactly.
Now that you all watched those videos, I had them in chronological order. December the 7th, 2023, June the 16th, December the 7th, 2022, June the 16th, 2023, August the 26th, 2023, August the 30th, 2023, and September the 3rd, 2023. Now, y'all take real good look at that. You can see how the system is against me here in Charleston, Missouri, but going up against me is just like David and Goliath, the giant going up against David. Just like the crooked kings that put the 3 Hebrew boys in the furnace. And then they saw 4. That was Jesus in there. You see what I'm saying? One thing about me, I don't need a big army to fight up against these crooked people. David didn't need it. You see what I'm saying? All he needed was a slingshot. You see what I'm saying? And a few stones. I got my slingshot and stones and I'm knocking them down. You see what I'm saying? I'm setting them out. Lester told me to tell him 2 things that I did in this town besides exposing. He don't want the exposing. You know why? Because Lester is a rapist. Lester done misused females, but it ain't going to court. But one thing about it, the feds is watching. Peace be still.